What if I told you your biggest obstacles aren't lack of talent or bad luck, but predictable psychological patterns running your life on autopilot? And if you don't interrupt them today, they'll decide your future for you. Time, how your brain tricks you. Psychology calls it present bias. Your brain is wired to choose immediate comfort over long-term reward. That's why scrolling wins and dreams lose. The famous Stanford marshmallow experiment showed that children who could delay gratification ended up with better life outcomes years later. Here's the trap. We all believe we have more time. I'll start next year, after things calm down, when I feel ready. But time never pauses. Nobel Prize winning psychologist Daniel Kahneman found that humans consistently misjudge the future. We imagine it's bigger than it is. Then suddenly, it isn't. Most of your regrets won't come from what you did. They'll come from the moves you never made when you had the chance. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. It's a myth. Environment. You are absorbing people. Jim Rohn said. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Neuroscience backs this up. We have mirror neurons that copy the behavior, emotions, and standards of the people around us, automatically. If your circle complains, you'll normalize complaining. If they avoid risk, you'll shrink too. But put yourself around builders, creators, disciplined people, and your baseline rises without effort. This isn't about willpower. It's about exposure. Change the room, and you change the trajectory. And oh savior, the responsibilities shift. We grow up on rescue stories. Someone arrives. Someone fixes it. Adulthood delivers a different message. No one is coming. Psychologists call the winning mindset an internal locus of control. People who believe their choices shape their destiny perform better, adapt faster, and experience more fulfillment. Help is wonderful, but it is never guaranteed. You are plan A. The moment you accept that, your behavior changes. Your excuses get weaker. Your standards get higher. Your power multiplies. Health, your body keeps receipts. There's a reason trauma expert Bessel van der Kolk titled his book, The Body Keeps the Score. Because it does. Miss sleep. Processed food. No movement. They accumulate like compound interest. Silently. Behavioral psychology shows we're terrible at feeling future consequences. That's why later always sounds safe. Until one morning your energy crashes. Your back hurts. And normal life feels heavy. Every delay makes recovery harder. Start small. But start now. Decision. Neutral is still a choice. In behavioral science. And action is action. If you refuse to choose a direction, circumstances will choose one for you. Maybe it's a career you hate, a routine you resent, a future you never designed. Even the wrong path gives data. No path gives nothing. Movement creates clarity. Waiting creates anxiety. Success. Why most people quit too early. Psychologist Angela Duckworth calls the difference maker grit. Sustained effort over long periods of time. People don't usually fail from lack of ability. They fail because progress is slower than they expected. We want visible results in months. Real transformation often takes years. So people quit in year 2. Not because it isn't working, but because it isn't cinematic. Meanwhile, success is building quietly, beneath the surface. Discipline, the real superpower. Motivation is emotional. It spikes. It fades. Discipline is structural. Author James Clear explains that every action you take is a vote for the type of person you become. Small actions count, especially when you repeat them. Hit a slump? Reduce the size, not the consistency. Keep the chain alive. Because repetition literally rewires the brain. Reality, outcomes rule. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The world doesn't measure your intentions. It measures results. Your pain matters. Your struggle is valid. But identity is formed by response. What happened to you is history. What you do about it is character. Build to end. So the real question isn't whether life is unfair. It is. The question is, what will you do next? Because in the end, you become the patterns you repeat. If you don't learn to manage your psychology, it will manage you. If you want to rise above average, hit subscribe. This channel isn't about hype. It's about mental upgrades. Train the mind now, and your future self will thank you.